basically the purpose of me calling for this press conference is to speak on the press statement that appeared in the Star newspaper yesterday, 23rd June, on YB Ronnie Liu's remark, small part of Subang Ria Park can be developed. Okay, so YB Ronnie Liu made that remarks after the draft local plan hearing in MPSJ. He said that this small part can be developed and that it would be crazy for the state government to acquire. At the moment, the land title for the Taman Subang Ria Park, okay, is under Sime Dabi, Sime UEP Properties Berhad. As the State Assemblyman of Subang Jaya, my stand is clear. I will say what the residents have been saying all these years. It is to gazette Taman Subang Ria as a green lung, and any development in the park must be strictly or restricted to recreational purpose, as stated in the land title. The land title says this, syarat-syarat nyata, tanah ini hendaklah digunakan semata-mata untuk taman rekreasi dan bangunan yang berkaitan dengannya. It must be recreational. Okay, so no condo development, no bungalow, whatever other form you call it, high density, low density, it must be purely recreational. The land is 29.39 hectare. 29.39 hectare. Okay.
Through JKP Zone 1 have always maintained that Taman Ria Park in Subang Jaya needs to be maintained as a green lung for the residents in that area. It is also the residents' belief that the park was supposed to remain a park in perpetuity. And we also have the opinion that because of promises made by the developer at the time when SS12 and Wangsa Baiduri was being built, that this park will be maintained as a park. So because certain events did not take place, for instance, the land was not transferred to the local council at the time when SS12 and Wangsa Baiduri was completed, and because the local council did not do anything about it to expedite, we are now landed with a situation where the land title still is in Sime Dabi's name, as YB has correctly said, and we are now urging the state government to rectify the errors that had taken place over the last 20 years. Once and for all, we will need to make sure that this park will be gazetted as a park, and there should be no more suggestions or even proposals made by any party that this park should be developed for anything else other than recreation.
The SGRA was actually totally disappointed and shocked that a member of the State Exco can unilaterally make a statement on development in an overdeveloped area without giving consideration for the due process and the laws which are local or federal laws. Now, there was a public hearing held in 2009 where the Rakyat, 2007, sorry, where the Rakyat stated in no uncertain terms that the land, the Subang Ria Park, should continue to be used for recreation purpose only. Now, at that time, the developer decided to withdraw the application, so we are a bit surprised that this application is being entertained at this point in time. Now, as all of you know, Subang Jaya has a population of approximately 7,000 if you just look at the number of, 70,000 if you look at the number of houses that we have. And on top of that, SS16, there are a lot of commercial activity and condominiums and service apartments coming up. So we do not know how much the population is going to increase, but we estimate that the growth from SS16 would be about 10% from the service apartments. We also have, in addition, a lot of students because we have so many colleges. So we estimate, the SJRA estimates the population should be anywhere from 70,000 to 80,000. Now, the Perancang Physical Negara, which was actually gazetted in 2006, requires 2 hectares for every 1,000 residents, a green area of 2 hectares for every 1,000 residents. Now, if you take a conservative estimate of 70,000 residents, then we need 140 hectares as a green lung. We don't have that. Now, Subang Raya Park with 29 hectares, of which 10% is water, and that water actually is used for flood mitigation and is actually a retention pond. All right? So there seems to be a total abuse of the process, and we are very disappointed that the residents' views are not taken into consideration by the Pakatan Government State Exco member.
So I've spoken to Tan Sri Khalid about this, and Tan Sri Khalid is actually planning to have a consultation session with all the residents group involved in Subang Jaya. So we are looking forward to that session. Well, the Excos are entitled, everyone is entitled to have their remarks, and in this case, I'm also entitled to disagree with YB Ronnie Liu's remarks. So, the executive powers of the state, which is the Exco, they can make decision, but I have raised this before, that due consultation or proper consultation must be made with the elected rep of that area, because we are aware of what is happening here, and also the residents are aware of the history behind this issue. When a proposed development is submitted to the local council, usually they'll call for a public hearing. Okay, and in this case, I have since last year informed MPSJ, I say, when you have any proposed development on controversial issues like this, please notify me. And I have not been notified that SIME has put in an official application to develop this. Yeah, exactly. So once they have submitted that, then they will call for a public hearing. In that case, the residents will again be called up to see if they will accept this low density development. But as of today, right, where we stand, SJRA and JKP Zone 1, they feel, and also myself, that any development should be purely recreational.